Nightly greetings, one and all. William Theo here, homegrown and happy to be bringing you the latest major events here and elsewhere in the planet that have unfolded within the 24-hour news cycle. For starters, we head for tourist haven Bali for to Balinese Hindus, it is New Year in their calendar, and today, the 11th of March, is New Year's Day. But it is a day observed with silence, contemplation, and introspection to kick off what lies ahead. But in the week and a half leading to yesterday, Balinese Hindus took to the streets for lots of festive celebration with rituals of fire purification as the major element to cleanse themselves and conquer the evil spirits and demons around them. They paraded their larger-than-life effigies on the streets, burning those representing evil, ultimately as onlookers clapped and even cheered. Both tourists and locals noted a more enthusiastic and louder celebration this year, signifying a complete liberation from the pandemic restrictions that held them up over the last 3 years. Last week's announcement of 275,000 jobs generated in the U.S. market has dimmed hopes of an interest rate cut anytime soon, sending stock markets here and yonder on the tumble on the heels of such news. The news triggered widespread selling in the wake of a retreat in all three main indices as investors trimmed their expectations of how many cuts the Federal Reserve would make this year. Though the latest jobs report was not blockbuster or great, it was neither low and just right. Still, traders have been put in a position to expect 3 cuts this year, or half of what they expected 3 months ago. Tokyo, Sydney, Seoul, Singapore, Wellington, Bangkok, Mumbai, and Manila all wound up in negative territory, while London, Paris, and Frankfurt opened in the red. And the race is on, though not yet officially declared, as their party's nominee or standard-bearer for the November 2024 presidential elections. Both POTUS Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump took to the purple state of Georgia to stump and court independence and rally their bases. VOA's Veronica Valderas Iglesias recaps their arguments in this report.
American freedoms will be on the ballot in November, stressed President Joe Biden during a campaign event in Atlanta, Georgia. Ahead of the state's primary election Tuesday, he reminded voters of the track record of his Republican rival, former President Donald Trump, on abortion rights.
He came to office determined to see Roe v. Wade overturned. In fact, he brags about it. Well, he got his wish. And states are passing bans that criminalize doctors, forcing rape and incest victims to leave their states to get help.
But Georgia, Biden argued, can help shield women's reproductive rights.
Send me a Congress that supports the right to choose, and I promise you, I will restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land again.
Trump also campaigned Saturday, but in northwest Georgia, where he strongly criticized Biden's recent State of the Union address.
Whether you are a Republican, an independent, or a disillusioned Democrat, of which there are many, all you had to do is watch that horrible State of the Union. Crooked Joe Biden talked about Ukraine before he talked about America. Joe Biden should not be shouting angrily at America. America should be shouting angrily at Joe Biden.
The former president also decried Biden's immigration policies, citing the murder of nursing student Laken Riley on February 22nd. She allegedly died at the hands of a Venezuelan immigrant who entered the United States illegally.
He was an illegal migrant, and he shouldn't have been in our country, and he never would have been under the Trump policy. Biden has implemented a formal policy that illegal aliens who intrude into the United States are granted immunity from deportation.
Biden, who used the word illegal during his State of the Union address to refer to Riley's alleged murderer, later apologized and Saturday defended his own immigration record.
I introduced a comprehensive plan to fix our immigration system, secure our border, provide a pathway for citizens, for dreamers and their families, farm workers, essential workers who helped us through the pandemic and are part of the fabric of our community.
What the weekend remarks of both presidential hopefuls had in common was the sense of urgency for voters to show up at the polls and help them become their respective parties' presidential nominees.
And I ask you to join us on the noble quest of saving our country, saving our country. Together we will turn the page forever on the miserable nightmare of the Biden presidency.
It's a contest between competing forces in the battle for the soul of this nation. Between those who want to pull America backwards and those who want to move America to the future.
Hawaii, Mississippi, Washington, and Georgia will be holding primaries on Tuesday. Earning all the delegates at stake, or just a fraction of them, could hand over a presidential nomination win for either candidate. Veronica Valderas Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.
At this juncture, let's turn to my colleague in PTV's Pine City studios for What's Up Lately in the Cordilleras. Ala?
Naimbag Arabi Pilipinas, kangatuan iti TB cases ti Baguio City kan Abra, idinapan atangon. Iti datos manipod iti Integrated Tuberculosis Information System, iti 2023, nailista iti Cordillera ti agrup 5,000 akaso ti drug-susceptible tuberculosis, bayat a 59 cases met ti drug-resistant tuberculosis. Tapno malapdan ti panagnato pa iti sakit at TB, agrik-rikusan ti TB Mobile Clinic, ti DOH CAR, ngayon do not Philippine Business for Social Progress. Adamatan tinaytuding a schedule ti TB Caravan iti nagduduma nga ili kan probinsya, ita a Marso. Jaya iti TB Caravan, ti free chest x-ray, kan TB consultation. May refer kadagiti Rural Health Unit, dagiti agpositibo iti nasao asakit.
Yung mobile clinic or mobile van yan, nakakapag-x-ray po yan through artificial intelligence. Within once na nagpa-x-ray kayo dyan, may resort ka agad. Pero once niya, yung immune system po niya ay humina na, doon nalalabas yung simptomas. Kaya bago mangyari yon, sana ma-prevent, may gamutan na siya.
Iti dumapay adamag mas komportable ita dagiti vendor ken consumer iti Bontoc Municipal Market kalpasan anay pasidong ti pasdak iti rehabilitasyon. Naipaima iti Bontoc Market Vendors Association ken daduma vendors ti newly rehabilitated municipal market. Napisudong da ito iti rehabilitasyon kapo iti dadaal ngayon tunda ti panagdayag iti July 2022. Napunduan da ito iti 50 milyon a pesos iti sidong ti Local Government Support Fund wenno LGSF ti DILG. Sigun iti ama ti ili manamnamamot amay bangon iti kabitan na panawon ti may kadwa pasdat ti public market gaputa adda ti inisyal a pondo da itoy. Impasigurado na pa'y amamintinir ti stalls dagiti vendors ang maepektaran iti may kadwa a rehabilitasyon.
This is your dream. This is your vision in Bontoc. A vision of a place where our farmers, entrepreneurs, residents, and visitors alike can come together to savor the flavors of our municipality and where bonds of friendship and camaraderie are forged.
Dagiti damdamag manipod dito'y PTV Cordillera. Siyak ni Ala Sungluan. Naimbag, Arabi.
Thank you, Ala, and that is all for tonight. We look forward to you joining us again tomorrow, same time, same place, on your remote and or browser. Don't forget to always work hard, dream big, give thanks, and stay connected while you catch the news right here. William Theo wishing you all a restful night ahead.